Hello, I am Dr. Kelly Good. I'm a professor at Virginia Commonwealth University School of Pharmacy. I will share best practices regarding how to handle temperature excursions for the COVID-19 vaccines. COVID-19 vaccines require strict adherence to temperature when storing and handling. These requirements likely differ from traditional vaccine storage practices that providers are accustomed to working with. Potency is reduced every time a vaccine is exposed to an improper condition, such as overexposure to heat, cold, or light. Once lost, potency cannot be restored. All vaccination providers participating in the COVID-19 vaccination program must store and handle COVID-19 vaccines under proper conditions as outlined in the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC's, Vaccine Storage and Handling Toolkit and Addendum. Failure to follow guidelines can lead to wasted vaccine or reduced vaccine potency, resulting in inadequate immune responses in patients and poor protection against COVID-19. In the cold chain training, we reviewed the requirements for storing the vaccine. And in the temperature monitoring training, we reviewed ways to consistently monitor and track the storage unit's temperature. If the vaccine temperature falls outside the prescribed temperature range, it is considered a temperature excursion. A temperature excursion requires immediate action. After a temperature excursion, the vaccine manufacturer determines if the vaccine is still viable based on information you provide. Therefore, follow these steps. First, label the vaccine "Do Not Use" and store it in a working unit in the correct temperature range until you receive guidance from the manufacturer. If the vaccine was previously frozen, do not refreeze it. Instead, store in the refrigerator between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius until you receive manufacturer guidance. Second, document the date and length of the time of the excursion, the storage unit temperature, the minimum, maximum, if available, and the inventory affected. Third, record any other relevant information regarding the temperature and the storage units. Fourth, contact the manufacturer and/or immunization program for guidance on whether to use effective vaccines and whether patients need to be recalled for revaccination. Finally, document the event and actions taken for record-keeping requirements. The manufacturer's response to a temperature excursion is dependent on the quality of information you provide, and recommendations from one excursion should not be used for other excursions. Remember, appearance is not a reliable indicator that vaccines have been stored in appropriate conditions. Make sure you take time to review the CDC document handling a temperature excursion in your vaccine storage unit. Additional resources and training recommended include cold chain, temperature monitoring devices, safe handling of dry ice, the Moderna and the Pfizer-BioNTech videos, and the CDC's recommendations for storing and handling and the addendum.